It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
3, 2.
Hey, does anybody have any cheese?
What?
Because I want to start the show today with some wine.
Oh, no.
Whoa, no,
Yes,
no, no.
I want a wine.
Oh, no.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it seems to me, by the way, I'm Woody, that's Jan, that's Jay Stevens.
Jay.
It seems to me that 9 out of 10 people in the world today have a podcast. Now, I have never been comfortable
with a podcast?
being, what do you call it?
Normal?
Part of the crowd, like in the middle. Like,
Yeah.
We're like a little fish in a giant school of little fish.
Oh, you want to be,
I want to stand. We got to figure out how to stand out. Look at this Joe Rogan fella.
Yeah.
How did he do it?
Well, he had Trump on, and it had like 70 million views. So if we could get Donald Trump on, I bet we'd get a lot of views.
Yeah, but he had to be a success before.
well,
Donald.
we got to come up with some
And how about this Kamala?
gimmick.
She said, well, I'll do it, but it can only be for an hour, and you have to come to me. He's like, never mind. Man. Okay, so we'll take your letters on that. What's the point if we're just going to be one of the millions that don't stand out in any way? I've always prided myself, as Jay Stevens
yes,
has,
I do too.
with
As being on
above
top.
the
Being
crowd.
the number one, being the top of the heat.
Are you
being the
saying
best.
that we're not?
A number one.
Is there something I don't
Top
know?
of the heap. These little town blues.
He's got high aspirations and high dreams.
I get that,
Yes,
but
I
are
gotta
we?
just keep doing
Are
it.
we
Yeah,
low?
No, we gotta-
Hey, did I tell you guys I got a job offer from MSU?
Wow.
Wow, doing what?
I don't know. They didn't say public relations. It was some other word, but I think it's public relations.
Are you taking
They
it?
said they did. No, because
He's got too much money. He doesn't-
I would 80,000 it pays.
Whoa.
Woody, you better take it.
Are
well,
you
I
crazy?
live in Fordland. I don't want to make that drive every day.
Hey, he lives so far out, you wouldn't
Soggy
believe.
Bottoms is way out there.
Soggy Bottoms is.
Windy Bottoms.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm serious. I mean, it was crazy.
It's
I don't-
not crazy.
Janet,
crazy.
your eyes are so glossy today.
Harry Bottoms
It takes
is
a half an hour.
far.
It's Janet's eyes.
Are they glassy?
But the letter said, we've done some
I feel
research
like-
on your your career or whatever, your work in broadcasting or whatever, and if you'd be
Would you
interested.
be teaching? That would be cool.
No,
like
I
Nick
think it's some
Russo.
sort of public relations thing, like maybe. I don't know.
Oh, you need to teach. I think that would be cool.
You know what? You're right about that. I scored in the top 1% of Americans as teacher aptitude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because, and there were a lot of questions. I feel strongly this way, strongly that way. Blah, blah, blah. And at the bottom one is depends. And I put, well, that depends almost on every.
Oh,
And that made you a
nice.
good teacher.
I guess so.
But you hate kids.
But with this
Yeah,
job,
that's the only problem.
for this job, would you have to drive every day, or could you just
Yeah,
like
I
once a
think
week?
so. I think so.
I mean, still, 80 grand is 80 grand.
Harry
What
Bottoms
else was I going
is
to talk
in
about?
the woods.
Oh, I want to give a good report to the Krabby Patty. I finally tried one. Guess what, people? No crab meat in the Krabby Patty.
What's the Krabby Patty? From where?
It's Wendy's new sandwich, and it's fantastic.
What
It's
makes
a
it different?
crab
What makes
patty?
it different?
Oh, a lot of vegetables on it,
Okay, I like that.
and a secret sauce.
Oh,
And, of course, you get that Wendy's never frozen beef, but...
It's beef? I thought you said it was Krabby Patty.
so it's a hamburger. It's from
It's a
SpongeBob, correct?
Yeah.
Krabby Patty comes from SpongeBob, the No Pants guy.
She would
Square
never
pants
watch
guy?
SpongeBob.
Oh, okay.
SpongeBob's really good, though.
I watched
I don't
SpongeBob
think
with my daughter when
is
she
it
was little.
crab meat in the...
No, it's a burger patty in the
SpongeBob?
cartoon. In the cartoon, he runs a burger
Because
shop.
Mr. Crab runs the place.
Yeah, he takes all the money, and it's
So the thing at
burger.
Wendy's.
It's a burger
miser,
joint.
isn't
It's a
he?
burger joint. He's a miser, and SpongeBob is the number one
And
burger flipper.
what is up with Miss Squidward?
Yeah.
What a pain in the
Is he the blue
buttocks.
one? The
He's
blue
the
guy?
octopus guy, yes.
Okay,
Bald
okay.
octopus guy.
Well, okay. I'm kind of
Patrick's
lost.
my favorite.
This is not a crab sandwich.
And I like
No, Krabby Patty has no crab.
Okay.
No crab meat
So it was
in
a
it.
hamburger, but why they call it Krabby Patties?
I don't know.
Wendy's is calling them that?
Yes.
Well.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing the show in a very dimly.
Yeah, we broke the lights.
How'd that happen, Jay?
I don't know, but half my lights don't work today.
It is pretty dark.
It's the mood, Woody. We set the mood.
Shall we start with letters?
Oh, boy.
Sure.
I've boiled them all down.
Oh.
So I'll just get to the meat of the letter. Just looked in my boyfriend's sock drawer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
And found a jewelry box.
Oh. That's not what I was thinking.
Freaking out because I am so afraid it's an engagement ring.
She's afraid?
Or it's for his other girlfriend.
I am so close to breaking up with him.
Oh.
I didn't open the box, but he's been dropping weird hints. It must be it. What do I do? Janet Lane.
What would I do? In that situation, she's going to have to let him know before he gets down on one knee, because that would be humiliating.
Hey, who's been going through my...
Yeah, but if she's going to break up with him anyway, she
was thinking about it. Now she's thinking... but she doesn't know for sure. So let it play out. There's nothing you can do except... Well, don't you hate it when you buy an engagement ring for somebody and they say no?
I don't know.
Does that happen?
I've never known that to happen.
I think it does happen.
Well, I've known Janet Lane to take her engagement ring and throw it across the parking lot.
Yeah, that happened. That did happen.
But it worked out anyway.
It worked out. Hey, someone got that ring.
All right,
I
so
never
what should
did
you
find
do?
it.
I just say, just wait. You don't know what it is, so just wait. Your letter is premature.
That would make the difference for her. That doesn't sound like real love to me. If
apparently it's not. She's getting ready to break up with the guy.
Yeah, but she says now.
Or she's not ready.
But now she may not, right? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Uh-oh. All right, next letter. Okay, this is going to sound awful, but I really want to marry a doctor or lawyer or someone who has a stable and good career. I feel like all the guys I meet, though, are not at this level. Where do rich single guys hang out? Well, now, wait a minute.
Where do you hang out?
We can't tell you that.
Yeah, and first of all, if it's a lawyer or a doctor, there's not a guarantee that either of them are going to be rich. They could be very much in debt and work a lot.
I think I know who wrote that letter.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a friend that has these things. And of course, she's alone.
But
we can't tell. Jay and I can't tell you where we hang out. I mean... Pretty soon,
I would suggest, hang out in. Don't hang out in the local
courthouse.
Don't hang out in the local bars. You know what I'm saying? Hang out at maybe like Vantage Rooftop or something. You know, or
Lowe's.
What's the other fancy place?
You know what I like?
Lowe's. I'm telling you, Lowe's or Home Depot is a haven for if you're looking for a guy. I don't know how rich they are.
I mean, what about these apps? Right? That's.
Look
at the app and look at a guy that like has a private plane and all this and that, and then target that if you want, if that's what you're going for. I don't think money though is. I don't think just shooting for the money shot is not going to get you happiness.
Well,
no,
that's what she wants.
Definitely not.
She just wants the money. Huh?
The heart wants what the heart wants.
That's not the heart.
Woody, do you have a suggestion for her?
It's a pocketbook.
I would have sent her to cartoons because rich and poor gathered in there together and had a great time together. There was a restaurant called Garavelli's in St. Louis that was like that. Everybody went in there. Millionaires, bums, everybody.
Is there an age group here? Did she say how old she was?
No, she didn't. No age group.
I would say
I'm
to her.
I'm thinking marrying age, you know.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Where do rich guys hang out?
I do not know, but I think if
a lot of them come to my house.
Rich guys?
Did you see that picture I posted of Trent Green and I?
I did. Where was that?
It's my house. You'd be surprised how many people come to my house and Nick Sibley's house. It's just amazing.
Trent Green came out to Stinky Bottoms.
I don't want to talk about it. I did see, now you're making me a name dropper.
Well, you posted a picture of it on Facebook.
Well, it's because
that's dropping something.
I was so impressed with the job he did on the Chiefs 49ers game.
I thought he did well also.
Yeah. And him being a close personal friend of mine, because he played for the Rams.
Well, my friend Tara's in love with him. So
well, he's married with children.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Next letter, my sister just got engaged to what I thought was a great guy. But the other night, he got a little drunk and started hitting on me at a bar we were both at. He told me he always wanted me. I blew it off and laughed, but he seemed serious. Do I tell my sister?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I think she should.
Has to, don't you think? You know what Grandma Zella would say.
But she only said that when she liked the food.
Yeah, she only did it actually twice, but I really liked it.
She'd say it with her mouth full.
Yes.
That Grandma
Full of grits. Full of grits.
See, I was going to ask you. Now, you're half Japanese.
Yes, I am.
But I never... What is the other half? A white Anglo-Saxon Protestant? The other half is Indian?
So you're Indian and Asian?
Yes, I am.
I think the other half of you is
today.
Irish. That's what I think.
Dad had Irish. And what about me looks Irish?
You just act Irish.
I do.
The way you drink.
Oh, no. No more. That was last night.
All right, now we're going to find out how you're aging.
Oh. Janet, how is it?
What? How am I
aging?
Now, as we speak.
Super hungover today, so.
A Mayo Clinic study has found that standing on one leg is a good indicator of how fast you are aging. If you can stand on your non-dominant leg for at least 30 seconds...
Which one of those is yours?
You're not old yet.
Jay's doing it.
Now,
come over here.
Non-dominant leg?
Non-dominant leg, not that one.
Okay, this is my non-dominant.
Now, it's your left leg?
Yes, sir.
How do you know it's your...
Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's doing like...
Which one?
Like, what you call it?
What do you want me to
Can you do that for...
Wow!
Can you do that for...
What do I need to do?
You people.
What are you supposed to do? I feel pretty comfortable on this.
Look at
Is this with this?
How do you know it's your...
I feel like we're doing the Karate Kid in here.
When I was with my first band, the Artesians, and we were playing at a place called Fisher's out on Delmore in St. Louis. And my left leg would always go up and down. So I thought, I wonder if...
To keep
or
time.
Playing in a clarinet in an orchestra. Mm-hmm. I think it was... I don't know what my dominant leg is.
How do you find your dominant leg? Let's find out. Let's ask the robots.
Well, I know one way to tell is if you get on a water ski, which foot you put forward, or a wakeboard.
Uh-huh.
Whichever
the leg you put forward is what?
Your dominant leg.
Is your dominant?
Mm-hmm.
Why would that be?
If you're left-handed, then your left leg dominant.
Oh, then.
So if you're right-handed, your right leg dominant.
But you're right-handed and your left leg.
So that's my non-dominant leg. Yeah.
That you were standing on?
Yes, that's what I was standing on.
Oh, the non-dominant.
He was on his non-dominant.
Yeah. Janet, would you say that you are aging well?
No. Not at all.
A new Mayo
Mentally,
Clinic,
physically, no.
A new Mayo Clinic study found standing on one leg is a pretty good indicator of how fast you are aging. If you struggle with it, then you might officially be old. Now, I can't stand on my left leg now because something happened. My wife thinks I need a hip replacement. Well, that only happens.
No, don't do that.
No.
She had one. It was a piece of cake.
That's what I hear, but it sure sounds crazy to me.
But I confuse hip with pelvis, I think, And
my friend Linda had that, and it was a long recovery for her.
Anyway, so I
She had a toilet fall on her.
You guys saw me practicing standing on my leg out there.
Yeah, I saw you practicing.
And I thought I did pretty good.
You did well, yeah.
They had people try to balance on one leg for 30 seconds, and if it wasn't a problem, it wasn't a problem for most young people here, but for every decade you tack on, your ability to do it decreases by around 2 seconds. That's the average. They found the best predictor was how long people could do it while standing on their non-dominant leg. So the leg you wouldn't kick a ball with.
Yeah, that's
the one Jay was standing on. And he was standing on it.
But I feel like I probably have an unfair advantage because I do yoga and martial arts, so I'm balancing a lot.
Yeah, that's got to help. If you can balance for at least 30 seconds without much trouble, you're not over the hill yet. But if you can't, you're old.
You know what else I heard that's kind of like that? If you can get up from a seated position on the floor without using your hands, you're doing really well. And I used to do that all the time. I don't think I can do that anymore.
I don't think I can do sit-ups anymore.
Sit-ups?
Really? I bet you can. You're thinner than you've ever been. Yeah. You're thinner than you've ever been. I would think that would be easy.
I know, but I think I let those stomach muscles go too long.
Yeah. Every muscle I used to have.
Now, one more thing. My friend down at Branson, Lee Orth.
Lee Orth?
Lee Orth. He was the Branson superintendent of schools for a long time.
Lee Orth, is that like one name or two names?
Lee
Orth.
Oh, I thought it was Lee Orth, like Leon.
But he's always posting stuff about what he's doing on his lawn. And now he's got this gigantic leaf sucker-upper, and he's sucking up the leaves. Well, I'm going to send him this article that I just read.
Lee Orth?
Yes. Lee, are you listening? Sucker? Michigan's Department of Natural Resources is in the news this morning. They're encouraging everybody not to pick up the leaves. The rewilding trend has gotten popular lately. Well, yeah, it's much easier.
It's so pretty.
Like to mulch them up.
You got to let nature do its course. And they sent out this email that just this week, and it says, if raking and bagging fall leaves is an outdoor chore you dread, skip it. Because, why? Lots of bugs and other critters use those leaves in the wintertime, either hiding amongst them.
Will it kill your grass, though?
Foliage, or eating it. By the way, I ran across a black snake yesterday, huge black snake.
Ew.
And he was long, but he was skinny. I could tell. I said, Mr. Black Snake, you should not be out at this. Shouldn't he be hiding? I know. What is it with you people?
Woody!
You're like 7th graders.
No, you can't throw me a softball like that.
Don't take the low-hanging fruit. He was real long, but
and skinny.
The dogs were
skinny. I could tell
after him.
It's when you said.
Now I was surprised that my dog Wendy actually picked him up because she's got a scar under her left eye from a copperhead.
No, you don't want that.
It turned her whole face black. It was so weird. Yeah.
What color is she?
She's black and white, but never mind. So if you prefer a tidy yard, they suggest that at least you leave most of the leaves that are under bushes and trees.
It hides the dog poop, too, which is really nice.
If you really want to feel good about yourself, you should do no yard work. Spend all weekend watching football.
Well,
hey, who are the Chiefs? Oh, never mind. By the time this airs. By the way, what are we going to do to raise the profile of this podcast? I drive 150 miles every week to get here.
In the snow.
I'm uphill.
With no shoes on.
Yeah, in the snow with no shoes on uphill. And I'm wondering, are we growing?
Yeah.
Yes. Every week.
You just got to keep doing it.
Get your name out.
But everybody's doing it.
We got to do something different. We got to stand out.
How do we get up
I don't
And
think there's
Joe
any
Rogan's-
podcast that has two guys that were both named Jay Stevens at one point in their lives and a woman.
We've got that going for us.
Jay Stevens.
Two Jay Stevenses and a Japanese girl.
Indian also.
It's pretty.
We've got that market cornered.
Yeah.
Pretty unusual.
Who has that?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Well, that's all.
Janet, even though you're hungover, do you have some show prep?
No. No.
Don't be telling people she's hungover. I tell people.
It does not. It's not a regular thing. So my daughter is listening, or I don't know, but it was a really bad day. Had a horrible day, and then I should say, drinking
What was
is
your
not
beverage
helpful.
of choice?
Just beer.
You can't get hurt on beer.
Yeah, you can. You want to see my legs?
Try some of my eggnog.
Or moonshine or something.
Ugh, no, I would have put me under.
What do you got?
What did you fall?
She's showing you her leg, Woody.
Yeah, I
Got
was.
a terrible scab on her knee. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
Let me kiss it, make it better.
To make it feel better.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that should be
Thank your sponsors.
our required 20 minutes. How long's it been?
Over 20 minutes.
Over 20 minutes.
Not once did we ring it down.
Pamela.
And
Who sang that song, Pamela? Oh. The Little River Band?
I don't even know that song. Pamela? Do you know that?
No, I don't know Pamela.
I don't know that song, and I love Little
All
River
right,
Band.
look it up, Jay, before we go.
Who sang Pamela?
Who sang Pamela?
Well,
What
he's
band
doing
did the
that.
song
Sang-
Pamela?
I'll say thank you to Tom and Pam over at Kaleidoscope.
Tom and Pam
Yes.
from Kaleidoscope, a
Okay.
totally unique little boutique store. Not that little; they've grown, and they
They're
have
big.
so many. They have so many interesting items in there that you can use it as a gift shop or get yourself a little something for your own pleasure,
Or someone else's. Yeah.
Yeah.
or someone else's. Never mind. There he goes again.
What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he
Toto
doing?
sang Pamela.
Toto, yeah.
Who knew?
There really was a song.
There really was a song, Pamela.
Yeah, it's a good one, too. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start bringing in some of my songs to sing on our podcast. I might as well get something out of it.
There you go.
And I've been working hard. I've added, did I tell you, added a new electric lead guitar to my Italian song?
You did not.
Prava La Vita.
No, you did not.
I
tell
wish
us
I could send it to you, but you never read your email.
Well, you know what? That's not true because someone sent me an email yesterday. Sent me a sermon on my and
Sent you a what?
a sermon.
A Thurman.
A sermon.
Thurman.
Yeah. Is that what it was?
No. A sermon. No, a sermon.
You know who can play one of those?
No.
Rule.
Really?
Can he really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
He played it on Abbey Roads. Who's Abbey Roads? Oh, that's an album.
Did you see that console's for sale? The console they recorded Abbey Road on is for sale. 3-point-something million.
Whoa.
That's what you need out in
That's
Soggy
what
Bottoms.
you need. Oh, that girl that wrote that letter, she'd be all after you. The one that wants.
If I could spend,
You know what I'm saying?
you know,
Fordland, that's where they go.
my
Women with the
family's
letter.
taking all my money right now. But when I get enough saved up again, there should be the new Mac Studio out with M4.
Ooh.
Looking for that next year. And man, with the artificial intelligence, there's nothing you can make a whole orchestra in your bedroom.
I want the new phone.
Anyway, thank you, Tom
When
and
does
Pam.
that come out?
Thank you, Kaleidoscope. Everybody go there. Thank you, Jay Stevens.
Thanks.
Thank you, Woody.
Thanks,
I
Woody.
hope the
Thanks,
election
Jay.
turned out for all of our
We'll
listeners
find out.
like you wanted it to.
There you go. That's a good way to
That's
put it.
nice.
Woody.
Yeah.
Yes, and I hope you voted for American security and law. I'd
You
like
had
to see
it there.
crime become illegal again.
Oh, God.
And I hope
can't
you
help
voted
himself.
for world peace and prosperity. And thank you, Janet Lane. I love you, as I always have ever since I first laid eyes on you at Pete's house. What's his name?
Pete Fish. Jacob Pete Fish.
At his house.
Yes.
I said.
I was eating dinner and you barged in.
Someday I'm going to marry that girl.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, I thought we really did.
I didn't have any plans of getting every.
No, guys like me and Woody, we don't see that in our future.
No? What did you think?
Anyway, thanks everybody, and Jay, you have fun on your vacation.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Have
Jen,
fun.
You have fun in your new house, and
Woody, you
give
have
my best to your daughter.
I will.
understand she's got big plans in the making, and we'll see you soon. See ya.
that was nice.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.